Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome to a series of videos, or what will be a series of videos, that I have wanted to do for quite a while. Like I normally say every time I do these collection type videos. Basically, I'm going through my PS3 game collection, but it's not just going to be the PS3 games. Basically what it is all the games that I have on my PS3, which is a bunch of PSN games, which is what I'm going through in this part. I don't know if this will be the first part, the last part, or whatever. I don't know what order I want to do them just yet, so that's still a work in progress, but I do want to do this now. But yeah, it's going to entail the PSN games, which is this part, PS3 games, PSX games, or PS1 games, and PS2 games. So, got a lot to get through. There's like about 1,000 games in total. So, there's quite a fucking lot. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, the way I've got this set up is they're all sorted by album, and it took me fucking forever to get this like sorted this way, because I had to go to every game and edit the information. But it's kind of laid out the way the PSP was, apart from I don't just choose a folder and then choose a branch. It's literally, they're all just listed, but it's the best I could do. And the worst part about it is they're not alphabetically sorted, and that sucks. If you know me, you know I'm ACD. You know I'm OCD. So yeah, that does kind of bother me, but this is like the best I can get with the PS3, which really fucking sucks. But hang on, just before I get into it, what I had to do for everything was that what's highlighting the album, I had them all set to games, and then I decided to actually sort them by letter, because scrolling through like 200 PSN games takes a while to find the game that's at the bottom, because I have them sorted by recently played. So I've done this, so it's kind of sorted them a bit better as well. It's just generally a bit better organised. That's all that there is to it. Anyway, let us begin. We have Anna, Extended Edition, Anomaly Warzone Earth, Alien Spidey, All Zombies Must Die, Akimi Village, which is apparently like the PlayStation's Kingdom of Keflings, or Kingdom for Keflings, I can't remember what it's actually called. Alien Rage, which I've actually played quite a lot. It looks phenomenal. Like, the graphics for the game, and I'm not a graphics whore or anything, but the graphics for the game look really, really good. I was really quite surprised. Quite pleasantly surprised when I played it. Adventure Time, Finn and Jake Investigations. Oh dear. Aru's Awakening, Abyss Odyssey, Amy, and Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I don't know why they have to include HD. I could give two shits if it was HD or SD. As long as I can play the fucking thing, that's all I care about. Anyway, on to B. We have Bionic Commando Rearmed, Blade Storm Nightmare, Back to Bed, which, from looking at the screenshots of this game, because I haven't played it, I've mostly just been getting all these set up over the past week or so. But I looked at screenshots of this game, and it actually reminds me of a game I've not played, but I've seen YouTubers play it, called Monument Valley, I think, which is an iPad game. And the layout of this game looks so similar, it's quite weird. Maybe it's a coincidence, who knows. Badland, I don't really know what Game of the Year edition means. Like, does it have DLC with it or something? Whatever. Blood of the Werewolf, Blood Rain Betrayal, Blade Kitten, Blacklight Tango Down, Babel Rising, Black Knight Sword, Blood Knights, and Braid. And you will notice it is 2:45 in the morning, because why the fuck not? Anyway, for C we have Counter Spy, Crescent Pale Mist, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Cloudberry Kingdom, Costume Quest 2, Constant Sea, Closure, Crimson Land, which I know I have on PC, but I wanted to get it on PS3 because I was like, why the fuck not? There'll be a few games that will be listed that are duplicates for PC, although I haven't done a PC collection and probably won't, purely because my PC collection just grows. It does not stop growing. Whereas this will probably grow, but it won't be for a while, so there's that. Anyway, we have Chariot, Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate HD, which is kind of like a add-on standalone. It carries on from the events of the first Lord of Shadow Castlevania game and kind of ties that up, I think. Castle Storm, Costume Quest, Contrast, Call of Juarez Gunslinger, Castle Crashes, and Crisis. I was so fucking happy that I got this. That I could get Crisis because I have it on the laptop, but it's like really poorly optimized for AMD cards, and my laptop has a AMD Radeon. I can't remember which, but because it's got an AMD, when I can play the game just fine, as soon as I hit the record button, everything goes to shit. Like my frames it's playable and probably recordable, but it's not even 30 FPS, it's like sub 20, it's like 25 or so, and it sucks. Really sucks. But oh well, I have it on PS3 now, and it controls like a gem. It's really cool. Anyway, we have Dark Mist, Dead Space Ignition, Deep Black, Dungeon Defenders, Dragon Fin Soup, Dungeon Hunter Alliance, which I remember seeing for the PS Vita as a launch title, Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, Deadblock, Deathspank, Thongs of Virtue, Deathspank, and Deathspank the Baconing, Don't Starve Giant Edition, and Dead Nation. And for E, we have Ethan, Meteor Hunter, and Enslaved Odyssey to the West. For F, we have Flower, which is made by the same people who made Journey, and oh my god, that I was playing this for about maybe only 20 minutes, just to see what it was like, and it's really good. It's not really what you'd call a game, it's more artwork, but it's really, really pleasant to look at and calming to actually play. All you do is tilt the controller. You can play press a button and it makes the petals like fly through the wind. It's just really, really cool. We have Flow, which again is made by the same people who made Journey. Again, it's to do with the motion control, or the 6 axis in the PS3 controller. Anyway, we have Frozen Synapse Prime, Final Exam, Flashback, or Flashback HD, I'm quite surprised the HD is not there, Far Cry Classic, From Dust, Fat Princess, and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. For G, I don't know why it's at the bottom. For G we have Goat Simulator, Game of Thrones, the Telltale version, Gatling Gears, Guacamelee, Germinator, Galaga Legions DX, Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams, and God Mode. For H, we have... Oh crap, I actually looked up how to pronounce this. Hohokam, I think, is how it is pronounced. I don't really know. I mean, I was going to say it as Ho-Ho-Cum, but that just sounds vulgar. So, Hohokam is what it'll be. Anyway, we have Hell Yeah, which I think is also known, or it's got more to the title than just Hell Yeah. I think it's Wrath of the Dead Rabbit or something. Hard Corps Uprising, Hypervoid, Hydrophobia Prophecy, Horde, Hamilton's Great Adventure, and Helldivers. For I, we have I Am Alive. Yeah, there are some sections that only have the one game in them. We have Journey and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. For K, we have Night Underground, King's Oddball, Crinkle Crusher, Karateka, which, if you did never play it, I believe it was released on the NES, or the NES, a lot of years ago, and it was literally just a side-scrolling fighting game, but the combat system of it was really bad. Like, I remember getting quite far in it, but the fighting was so bad. Because you'd kick and punch it like in like slow motion. It was stupid, but I'm pretty sure this version's like fixed it up a little bit, and it's completely redone it. But I never actually played it on the NES. I believe I had it on a Game Boy Advance cartridge, which was like, I think it was 64 games in one or something, and it had a load of NES games on it. It was really good. Anyway, we have King's Quest. For L, we have Labyrinth Legends, Legasister, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, Lumines, Supernova, and Life is Strange. Phenomenal game. Absolutely. For M, we have Might and Magic, Clash of Heroes, Mousecraft, Machinarium, Mat Hazard, Bloodbath and Beyond, Modern Combat, Domination, Mag Runner, Dark Pulse, Mushroom Wars, and Malicious. For N, we have Narco Terror. For O, we have Orc Attack, Flatulent Rebellion. Isn't that a lovely picture? Okabu, I think, or Okabu, and Outland. For P, we have a lot of Pixel Junk games. We have Pixel Junk Eden, Payday the Heist. I know, again, it's primarily a PC game, but I wanted to get it on PS3 to see what it played like with a controller. We have Pixel Junk Shooter 2, Paranormal Pursuit The Gifted One, Pixel Junk Monsters, Pixel Junk 4am, Pixel Junk Shooter, Puzzle Quest Galatrix, Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords, Revenge of the Plague Lord. What the balls, that's a long ass title. Puddle, Penny Arcade Adventures, On the Rain Slick, Precipice of Darkness, Episode 1. Oh no, that's Episode 2. And that's Episode 1. Yeah, they have a really, really strange name, or a really long name. We have Cube, which I was playing quite a bit the other day. It's a really cool game. Because I saw, I think it was Nova and Kutra doing like a versus on it. And the puzzles get really, really like intricate as the game goes on, but it's really cool on PS3. And it seems to control fairly smoothly. The camera seems a little slow, but you can't change it, which is a shame. Anyway, we have Quantum Conundrum. For R, we have RIPD, the game, which is Rest in Peace Department. Renegade Ops, and I'm aware that the icon says Trial, but it's not a trial game, so I don't know why it says it is. Very strange. Anyway, we have Risk, Rock of Ages, Ricard, or Rockard, no idea, Rainbow Moon, Rocket Knight, which is also known as Sparkster on the SNES, Rayman Legends, Ricochet HD, and Rain. Now we're on to S, which I think is the biggest section with 23 games. But we have Savage Moon, Super Stardust HD, Shovel Knight, Scourge, Outbreak, Sound Shapes, Sideway, New York, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, of course, Shatter, Shank, Shank 2, Swords and Soldiers, Spelunky, Shoot Many Robots, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, Stealth Incorporated, A Clone in the Dark, Sparkle 2, Sparkle Unleashed, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, Sanctum 2, Sacred Citadel, Stealth Incorporated 2, A Game of Clones, and Strider. Now we're on to T, which is The Legend of Korra, Titan Attacks, The Swapper, The Walking Dead Season 1. Reason I got that on here is mostly because I got Season 2, and because I could get because I got 400 Days, which I thought was standalone, but it's DLC for the first season, so whatever. But yeah, I've got the Season 1, The Walking Dead Season 2, Tiny Brains, The Unfinished Swan, The Swindle, Tales from Space, About a Blob, Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack. Sorry for the stumbling of words, it's 5 to 3 in the morning, and I thought it'd be a good idea to record this now. Tokyo Jungle, The Cave, Trine 2, Tiny Token Empires, Tales from the Borderlands, The Fancy Pants Adventures, The Bridge, and Trine. Now we're on to U, which is Under Siege and Unmechanical Extended. And for V, we have Vessel, Vandal Hearts, and Valiant Hearts, The Great War. Now we're on to W, Worms Revolution, Warlords, Warp, Worms 2 Armageddon, Worms Ultimate Mayhem, When Vikings Attack, Worms, and Warhammer Kill Team, which I was playing the other day, and it's actually really fun. For X, we have X-Men Arcade, and that's all we have. For Y, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duel Plus, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels. And then for Z, we have Zombie Tycoon 2, Brainhov's Revenge, Zombie Tycoon, Zombie Apocalypse Never Die Alone, and Xenoclash 2. And that's about it. Well, no, that is it. That's all the PSN games. So next up will be either PSX, PS3, or PS2 games. Probably PS1, because that'd be the quickest, because there's only like 150 of them. PS3, there's like 300 and odd, and then PS2, there's 316 or something. Ah, buggery. Oh well. Yeah, that's the end of that video. Or, yeah, that's the end of this part. Like I say, I don't know where this is going to go, whether it'll be at the start or the end. Probably the start, but we'll see. But anyway, as always, I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the collection. Even if you think some of the games are crappy, you can tell me. I'm not really bothered. Like, other people's opinions of games don't really affect me. When it comes to playing and experiencing a game for myself, I don't look at reviews or anything, because that's one person's opinion. I mean, yes, you can look at them to get a general consensus, but aside from that, they're not really that useful, because not everybody thinks the same, so everybody has different opinions. Like, I use this example a lot, but I loved the shit out of Two Worlds, and when that came out, it got severely shat on because it came out at the same time as Oblivion, and Oblivion did so many things much better than Two Worlds did, but Two Worlds did some things that Oblivion didn't, and that was really cool. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'll save this for the next video. But yeah, as always, I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, take care.